Yo, yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for joining up for the video on March 8. I want to talk to you guys about the possible release of GTA 5 on the Nintendo Switch. Could it happen? I've been following the rumors for a while. It seems like one day we have a legitimate leak come out and it seems like it's actually going to happen. And then the next day somebody debunks the leak. So it's been going back and forth. It's hard to tell if it really will happen. But if you look at the video game charts, it shows you that the Nintendo Switch is starting to dominate. Here's the total sales. The PS4 and even the 3DS are way above everything else. Even the PS Vita has more than the Switch to date. But if you scroll down and you look at the weekly hardware chart, you'll see how the Nintendo Switch is starting to dominate. Look at these sales in Japan, 148,000. That is insane, guys. 374,000 globally. That is ahead of the PS4, and it dominates the other consoles on the list. So if this is the case, does that mean that Rockstar would be willing to port this game over to the Nintendo Switch? At first, you may have heard rumors that Red Dead Redemption was going to come over on the new console. Not Red Dead Redemption 2, but the original Red Dead. That seems to be more of a better possibility considering it's not quite as mature as GTA 5. It still does have some crazy stuff that happens, but maybe it could be a starter pack for what we see in Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm sure you guys remember the mission where Trevor has to get that information out of that one guy. I do not think that would go well on a Nintendo console unless they change it up to tickling or something like that. So we may see Red Dead Redemption come out first. That is not yet official despite all of the rumors of it happening. We've yet to hear anything tell us that Red Dead Redemption will actually be on the Switch, and the same goes for Grand Theft Auto 5. Now we had the recent report that Red Dead Redemption 2 is getting pushed back to fall. So do you think that this opens up the possibility for GTA 5 to come out on the Switch this year? Like I said, guys, considering the Switch is so popular, I think this could actually go down. We can see another new release for Grand Theft Auto 5, but if they really do release it on the Switch, they're going to have to entice the players. They're going to have to release something new along with it. And considering they do have a big expansion planned, I'm sure that would be perfect timing for the Nintendo Switch release of GTA 5. Another big problem with this, guys, is the amount of memory on the Switch. When it was first announced, a lot of people questioned this new Nintendo console. Could it play some of the bigger games? Well, I think they would make a way for GTA 5. They would have to. There's too much money on the table. They have a license to print money if they can actually put Grand Theft Auto 5 on the console. That is the biggest thing to remember. Now, another thing you have to keep in mind is the online component of this. We all know what Rockstar's mind frame is these days. They're looking solely at GTA Online to bring in more money. Yeah, they would get a lot by putting it on the Switch, but they would get even more if they combine that with a whole new fan base to buy Shark Cards. So that's yet another thing that makes you think that this could really happen. One of the things that I've been complaining about here at Trippy Commentaries is the new games coming out for this console generation. I just don't think that it stands out compared to some of the others. But that is not the case with the Switch. They have some games that are truly revolutionizing gaming. Exclusive games like Mario Odyssey and the Zelda game, Breath of the Wild. I feel like all the games that we've seen on the PS4 and Xbox One are just better looking games that you can have on the consoles before, the 360 and the PS3. I know some people look at Dark Souls 3 and Horizon Zero Dawn as being that next level of gaming, but like I said, I look more towards the Mario Odysseys and the Breath of the Wilds as truly bringing something new. Speaking of, let's look at the charts of the top selling games, because that's another one that tells a different story. You can see on the top, you have Super Mario Odyssey. Believe it or not, Call of Duty World War II continues to dominate here. This is why they're not changing up anything with the game, guys. Why do it if it keeps on selling? You're not going to fix something that's not broken. Number 3 is a Pokemon game. Keep in mind, there is going to be a new Pokemon exclusive game on the Switch, so it won't be on the 3DS, it'll be on the Switch itself. That's going to make the console sell even more. Maybe they release Pokemon and GTA 5 hand in hand. It'll truly be a new era when that comes. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, another Switch game. There's old Call of Duty. Look at Battlefront 2 representing here on the PS4. That's actually a little bit surprising. And there you have Breath of the Wild. FIFA's always going to do well. It's good to see Assassin's Creed on the top charts. And then it finishes off with another Nintendo Switch exclusive, Splatoon 2. So you could look at the Switch as being the true console for this next generation, unless the Xbox One or maybe the PS4 when they release God of War, if it introduces something new that we can't see on the PS3 and the Xbox 360, not just graphics. That is what I'm looking for. So I've been complaining about that. I don't really think that the PS4 and the Xbox One will be all that memorable. If we continue to see the Switch dominate the sales, then it could really creep up towards the other consoles. Another thing that would force Rockstar's hand to put GTA 5 on the Nintendo Switch? I really want to hear from you guys for this one. Like I said, I've been following it. Nobody wants to report on a new GTA 5 release more than me. So I've really been following all the leaks. They seem to be true. Then somebody else, as I said earlier, would just completely debunk it. So it's something new every day. I haven't really been able to make that video telling you officially that I think that this is going to happen. Grand Theft Auto 5 could get even more life and be introduced to an entirely new audience altogether. Could they handle it? Could they handle GTA 5? What if they released just a GTA Online version? They would just put some sort of notice saying, hey guys, watch out. It probably would sell pretty well. And what if they could sell it at a reduced rate? So not only do you have GTA Online, but it's only 20 bucks. Heck, Rockstar could kind of put it out for free, considering people have to spend 100 bucks just to get enough money to afford everything in the latest Doomsday Heist. That's how much it costs in shark cards. So if you think about it from that perspective, Rockstar is probably going to put GTA 5 on the Nintendo Switch. Maybe the final decision comes down to the actual higher-ups of Nintendo. Will they go ahead and agree to that? That is the biggest question of all. Here's my final point. With the Nintendo Switch currently having such amazing exclusives, does that mean if GTA 5 and maybe Red Dead Redemption comes out on the console, does that put it over the top? Does that make it the best console of this generation, giving it back to Nintendo? Kind of switch back and forth. They put out the Nintendo Wii. It's genius. They followed that up with the Nintendo Wii U, which is terrible, complete failure. And here they are again with the Switch, laughing at everybody as their crazy invention seems to have worked. Much love to everybody. This was kind of a one-off video. Just wanted to talk to you guys about the possibility of Grand Theft Auto 5 getting yet another new release. I'm really hoping for it. I'm sure you guys know. And I don't have a Switch yet. I really want one. Maybe GTA 5 coming out on the Switch will actually make me get it. It's a lot of money, especially when you add in Mario Odyssey and the Zelda game. I want it all. I cannot wait to get a Switch myself. And then you can take it anywhere you want. You can have GTA 5 on the go. That doesn't sound too bad, does it? Thanks again for joining up. Subscribe if you are new. Help out by hitting the like button and hit the notification button. That way it'll let you know when the live streams begin. We have a ton of them here at Trippy Commentaries, almost more than anybody else. Stay tuned, and more importantly, guys, as always, make sure to stay trippy.